Namaste. Welcome to the fabrics of the society. First of all, I would like to apologize for the delay in streaming of the new episodes. While continuing our journey, in our today's episode, we will be discussing about the path to self-realization, how to experience non-duality. The unseen prison have you ever felt? No matter what you achieve, something still feels incomplete. That no matter how much knowledge you gain, there is always a deeper mystery. It's as if we are trapped, not by walls, but by our own minds. Advaita Vedanta says that this prison is built by ignorance, or we can say avidya, not knowing who we truly are. And the only way to break free is through direct realization of the self. But how do we do that? How do we see through the illusion of Maya and recognize our true nature? That is exactly what we are going to explore in this episode, the practical path to Advaita and the techniques that lead to direct experience of oneness. Self-inquiry, the sword that cuts through illusion. At the heart of Advaita is single powerful question: who am I? This is not just a philosophical question, it is a method of direct investigation. It was Ramana Maharshi, a great Advaita master, who emphasized this path. Whenever a thought arises, anger, fear, desire, stop for a moment and ask, who is feeling this? Who is the one experiencing this thought? Who am I really? At first, the mind will give automatic answers. I am this body. I am this name. I am my thoughts. But the deeper you go, the more these labels fall apart. The real I is something beyond all of these. This is like peeling an onion. You keep removing layers, your name, your role, your personality, until nothing remains but pure, silent awareness. That awareness is Brahman. That awareness is you. This awareness can be brought by meditation. The mirror of meditation. Self-inquiry is powerful, but the mind is restless, constantly running from one thought to another. That's why Vedanta emphasizes meditation, dhyan, to make the mind still and clear, like a mirror that reflects the truth. There are two main types of meditation in Advaita. The first one is Nididhyasan, meditative contemplation. Sit quietly and reflect on the great Mahakavya or great statements of Vedanta. Aham Brahmasmi. I am Brahman. Tattvam Asi. You are that. Let these truths sink deep into your consciousness until they become your direct experience. The second one is Drik Drishya Vivek, the seer and the seen. Observe your thoughts, emotions, and sensations and ask, if I can observe my thoughts, how can I be them? If I can witness my body, how can I be the body? Keep going deeper until you recognize that you are the seer, never the seen. The more you meditate, the more you start disidentifying the body and mind, and the closer you come to realizing your true nature. Living as a Jivan Mukt. By living, what happens when this realization becomes stable? You become a Jivan Mukt, one who is free while still alive. This does not mean withdrawing from the world. A realized person lives fully but without attachment. They experience joy and sorrow but are untouched by them. Think of a lotus in a pond. It grows in water but never gets wet. Similarly, a Jivan Mukt moves through the world without being bound by it. This is not just for monks or saints. Vedanta says this is your natural state. The only difference between an enlightened being and an ordinary person is recognition. One who knows the truth, the other is still searching. Advaita in daily life, bringing non duality into every moment. Vedanta is not meant to be just an intellectual discussion, it is something to be lived. Here is how you can integrate it into your daily life. First, practice awareness. Throughout the day, remind yourself I am the witness, not mind, not the body. Second, detach from thoughts. When anger or fear arises, step back and observe who is experiencing this. Third, see Brahman in everything. Look at the world around you. What if everything you see is not separate but different expressions of the same one reality? The more you practice, the more your perception shifts. The world may look the same, but you will never see it the same way again. In this last step of Vedantic journey, the question arises, what does all this mean? The truth is, you are already free. You are already that infinite, pure consciousness that Vedanta speaks of. The journey is not about becoming something new, but simply waking up to what you have always been. Imagine a lion raised among sheep. It believes it is weak, it lives in fear. But the day it sees its reflection in the water, it remembers its true nature. This is what Vedanta does. It holds up a mirror and says, look, you are not this little limited being. You are Brahman itself. With this, we complete our exploration of Vedanta, one of the 6 orthodox schools of an Indian philosophy. In the next episode, we begin a new journey into the heterodox traditions, starting with the transformative techniques of Buddhism, a path that does not speak of a permanent self but rather impermanence, dependent origination, and the silence beyond all concepts. This is Fabrics of the Society, and I will see you in the next episode. Om Tat Sat.